Hi guys and welcome. So I'm pre-recording this. You will see this on Saturday the 13th of July, but I am going to be in Iowa, so I won't be around for comments. But I just thought I would show you this item that is in the online exclusives. It has a coordinating stamp and die set, but I did not get that. I only got the masks. So this is the Frosted Forest Decorative Mask. So the thing about this is there's 6 masks, 3 of one style, 3 of another. So we're going to go ahead and show you this. I like using my glass mat when I am using a stencil. Let me just put a little bit of old adhesive on this just to hold this down a little bit. Let me get this straight. Let me see if I can get that pushed down just a little bit. All right, I'm using some old snail. I cleaned up my craft room a little bit, or reorganized it, and found some old snail, so I'm using it up. All right, so on the 2 pine cone trees, they are marked A, B, and C. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Let me try. A, oops, A, B, and C. All right, sorry, that skylight's getting in the way there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put this right there so that the corner of that is pretty much on the edge of the paper. I'm also going to take one of these just to kind of mark where the top of the stencil goes. Let me see if I can get this one up. All right, and we're going to start first, I think, with Old Olive. I'm using a weird combination today. I'm using Old Olive, Shaded Spruce, and Pretty Peacock. All right, so let's start with Old Olive. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to start off the mask and then just come over on the mask. It is moving as you can tape it down. I'm just going to hold on to it because this is just my example showing you. I will make some cards for later. Ooh, that's really sliding on the mat. Probably should have used some sort of tape. I may use that for the next layer. All right, so there. Oops, I forgot to do my little one. Let's see if we can get it back on there. Here's my little one. I'm going to do this too because what I want to see, and I haven't seen anyone do this yet, I'm not even sure if it's going to work right, but I'm thinking, and I'm not going to do it today, but I'm thinking you could almost go on the opposite side too, after that's cleaned off, of course. All right, so there is my first color. There's my Old Olive. Now I'm going to come in with the B, and I'm going to do this as Shaded Spruce. Now you can see how that if I'm lining it straight up where it was, it's going to be just a little above that, but on this one it's going to be a little bit different. So I think, I hope I'm not getting my head in there. I'm going to go just like that. I'm going to leave it like that. And you know what? Let me grab Post-it notes just to kind of help with holding on to that. Because I'm thinking if I go there, and that's how I had it originally. This one seems to line up, but this one doesn't seem to line up at all. See how that is? So I'm going to line this up so it's pretty much covering up what we already have. All right, let's do that. Use this just to help hold on to it just a little bit. All right, and so now let's use shaded spruce. I'm gonna come over here first. Oh, let me get some of that off on. Not a lot left on there. So let's go ahead and get this coming over with that color. Sorry about that. Kind of an obnoxious noise. All right. Let's see how this looks. Haven't really played around with it that much. Haven't watched a lot of videos on it either, so I'll have to see what others are doing out there. All right, so there's that, and let's go ahead now with C. And here we have C. Let me line it up how it was originally. Thinking I'm going to go just a little bit. So that's where, if I'm lining it up with the point there and the point there, that's where it comes out to. So let's see how it turns out. The silence is deafening, isn't it? All right, I'm just going to go there. I feel like this is going to be really off on this one though, because if I look at it here, I'm looking at those little points, and that seems to be matched up pretty well. So it's just a hair off of where it was. All right, I'm just going with it. We'll see. We'll see. Probably should have played with this a little bit more before I went on here, but you know, this is a bonus for you guys because I wasn't going to do anything this weekend. I was going to pre-record anything, but have a few little minutes left to my Sunday, so I thought I would go ahead and come on. All right, this color is very strong. All right, let's see how that looks. That looks fabulous. Not. Let me twist that snail a little bit. I should put it on my clothes first. So that's not bad. This one looks really good. This one, I think I would probably go down just a little bit more. But this one turned out really good. So that's very strange that, you know, it looks good on one without the other, not so much the other. So I'll play around with that a little bit more, and then we'll definitely work with this one on the examples video. Let's go to the other stencil. So remember I told you that it's a 6-pack, so you have 3 that are for the pine cones, and you have 3 that are the tree. And these are marked, let me see if I can tilt them, 1, 2, and 3. All right. 1 is going to be your brown, and this one I think I will go ahead and put a little mark. Let me get the pencil. I think I want it to go right along there. And I'm going to put a little line there too, just in case. All right. So I'm going to use some of the same colors, but I am going to bring over pecan pie. Let me grab that. Pecan pie for the trunk. So let's go ahead, get that there, put these down, and let's do the pecan pie. Let me find my brown brush. This is my gray brush. Oh, fumble on the floor. Let me see, do I have a brown brush? Pretty sure I did. Maybe I used the gray. I think I'm missing one. Anyway, I think I will use the gray for now. All right, I'll just make sure to clean it off a little. Might have to put it in another order. Oh, also orders for the month of July. For every 50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon to use in August off of an August order. Now, this possibly, they do it every year. This may be the last year of it though, because there may be a new protocol out there. Oh, I need to bring it up a little bit more. New protocol out there for how the hostess rewards are going to work coming up sometime soon. So I'm not sure what programs will and won't continue. So this may be the last time. Stampin' Up hasn't said, but stay tuned. All right. Now we're going to go to the 2. I'm going to get it back in there where it was. You can also see how it's just a little bit above there. I think I'm going to bring that up just a smidgen because I think that this needs to cover up that brown. I'm going to go back to my old olive. Let me get some of that because I used shaded spruce after the last one, remember? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it with this color. I should have gone off the stencil on that first one. I didn't. Big apologies. That's going to make the top of that tree really green. All right. So there you are there. Oh, good. Oh, I should have put something up there too. Got a little bit off. And now let's go ahead and let's go on this last one here. Get that lined up where that pencil marks were made. And you can kind of see here that's going off a little bit there. So I am going to bring it down just a smidgen. Like that. See if I line up right there. You're going to get a little bit off the side there. But everything else looks pretty good except for that right there. So I'm going to do this right here. I'm really not so sure about that part there. See if I cut there, then that's a little off there. Alright, I'm just going to do it that way. Definitely need to be playing around a little bit more with this. Alright, so I'm going to do Pretty Peacock again. Remember to take some of it off here. see how that looks. That looks pretty good. All right, so take my little eraser, erase that off, erase that pencil mark off. I'm going to take a little sand eraser to that there. All right, so there's your stencils, guys. There's the pine tree version, and there's your actual tree. Like I said, there is a stamp set and a die set that coordinates with this. I think pretty much coordinates completely with it. I did not get it, so can't show that to you, but I will go ahead and make some cards with this stencil, hopefully before I leave on Thursday for Iowa, and then I'll upload it as the examples so you can see it on Sunday. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye for now.